Hi, I'm Angel with Fleece Sewing and FleeceFun.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make a really cute and quick flapper headband. You will need the following items for this project. You'll need the free PDF pattern that's available on FleeceFun.com. Go to FleeceFun.com, find the flapper headband pattern, go to the project page. On the right side there will be an envelope, a pattern envelope. Click on that and that will get you the PDF pattern. Just print that out. Once you have that, you'll need an 1/8 of a yard of fleece. Actually, it's a little bit more. To be perfectly honest, I usually just use a scrap of leftover fleece to make these. You'll also need some fusible interfacing and a button and thread. You can also use Velcro enclosure if you really want to, but I recommend the button. Alright, once you have all those things, it's time to start sewing. Cut out one of the flapper headband. Again, this is why it works really well with the scrap piece. Once you have that cut out, you're going to turn under all the edges 1/2 inch. Once you've done and pinned that, you're going to sew using a zigzag stitch all the way around. And honestly, you don't necessarily have to pin it, you can just kind of eyeball it if you want to. Once you've done that, you need to make sure it's going to fit your head right. So take it to whomever's head you're making this for, wrap it around and mark the ideal place for a button in the back. Once you have that marked on each side, it's time to add the fusible interfacing. Now, I'll be honest with you, I have made these with and without, and in this project example, I made it without fusible interfacing and I regret it. It doesn't work. You really need to just take this extra step. I know it's a pain, you gotta drag out your iron, but trust me, it's important. So take a little scrap of fusible interfacing. You're going to place that on the wrong side of the fabric where the buttonhole will go, and you're going to iron that on, being careful not to use too hot of an iron on the fleece. Alright, once you've done that, it's time to make your buttonhole. So take your button, measure out your buttonhole, put it on, put in your buttonhole. Now, if buttonholes scare you, it's okay. There is something else you can do. All you do is you sew a little box, little tiny thin box, using a zigzag stitch and cut out the center. Yeah, pretty easy, but I do recommend using a buttonhole. Trust me, you can do it. I believe in you. Alright, once you've done that, just sew a button on the other side and voila! Cute flapper headband. Looks great dressed up with a satin flower hair clip. That pattern's available on FleeceFun.com and looks great with any other outfit like a pleated skirt. That pattern also available on FleeceFun.com and it's free. For more great tutorials and patterns, you can visit allfreesewing.com. You can also visit my website, fleecefun.com. All my patterns are free as well. Have a great day, and remember, velvet is pretentious. Fleece is fun.